everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm doing a retro review. In this series we're going to take a look at bots that were released about a decade ago, that we probably loved or hated, but we still want to remember them, and that's what this series is all about. So we're going to focus on the toys solely, and no comparisons and stuff like that, but just dive deep into the toy that we want to remember. And today I'm taking a look at Rampage, and this is a JinBao oversized MMC Feral Rex toy. And I'm going to call him a Rampage just because I don't remember the JinBao name and definitely not the MMC name, unfortunately. And last time I showed you the manual, today we're going to take a look at the box. And the box looks really nice. A great big illustration that looks really nice. Nice colors, very bright and sparkly. Deformation. About to get back to the toy. He comes, of course, with the left hand, or comes with. This was a set of 5 bots, so they came with everything. But this is his, I might say. The hand. He comes with 2 guns, like that, and they are fairly simplistic and has a lot of swirly grey plastic in them. So, yeah. He comes with 2 very cool looking swords or knives. I think it's more knives, but they look cool. Gold painted. Now, let's get up close and personal with Rampage. And he's a cute kitty. The plastic is, well, let's just say it's aged severely. No, you did use these kind of plastics before, but you don't anymore. So he has a bit of gold detailing here. You can see his robot mode head if you really want to, but, well, don't bite me. Okay. You have some nice legs. You have some detailing here. And I always wondered what this was, but I actually I realized that this is the hinge where Dive Bomb has an extra combiner peg. So they are the same mold basically, so maybe that's it. You have some gold paint on the legs, like that. You have some nice detailing here. Kind of Hasbro hollow thing here. But not to mention this piece. Or this. But you have a very stiff tail. I'm not going to play with it too much. This is actually the combiner elbow. So he does have a little ab crunch just due to that fact. But let's go to articulation. The mouth can open and close. It can go down and up and all the way around. And it can go all the way up there, but that's more for chest mode. And now you can see the head. The legs can go all the way around. You have a double hinged knee here. And you have a little paw that's very blip, 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 blip. Yep. Again, you have that ab crunch. My brain stops working, I think. Let's see if I can continue. His hind legs go out to there, all the way around. Fairly nice articulation for such an old bot. You have a knee there, you have another knee there, and you have that little paw rotating on a ball peg. And you have this little tail. Waggly, waggly, waggly. And if you want, you can apply his guns to his shoulders, and this works in both modes. I think you can put the swords in these posts. I haven't tried that, actually, but let's try it. No, it didn't work. Let's try it in the elbows. Yes, that works. You can store the swords on his elbows if you want. Shoulders if you want to. I really think my brain has stopped working. It's on vacation. or something. I don't know. But there you have that kind of storage. No. Now, he looks really good in this mode for being so old, I think. It's very little kibble, and you don't really... Well, you know that these are arms, and you can see the head, but still, it looks fairly good. It's not that obvious. I mean, yeah, you see the legs and the hips, but for such an old bot, I mean, this was released 11 years ago, so I still think it looks rather nice still. But we need to get him transformed because, well, we just do. And we're gonna go into combine mode first. So I'm going to separate this, put this little tail in there, and before we close it up, we're going to put this in between the legs there. That sounded dirtier than I expected, but you know how this thing goes. Like that. Then you come to the legs, you fold this up, you turn this knee joint inwards, fold the foot in and feed it through to the other side of that leg, all the way. So you can close that up and tab that in there, and then you tab the leg onto that side like so. And now you do the same thing with the other leg. Depending on how you want this oriented, you have to take this hinge here and then put it in the elbow position. So if you want the arm like that, you put it like that, then turn this piece towards the body. You come up to here, you fold the head down all the way. Unfortunately, there is nothing covering this up. In my case, the combiner port is ready to go. So I'll just have to do the arms. And this is fairly easy when you know what to do. I didn't know what to do first, so you peg those double pegs in there, and then you just lay the paw down. And in the original toy, there was a tab that could actually tab this in. There isn't here, so let's just leave it like that, shall we? And there you have Rampage in his arm mode, and the arm mode looks really good. It's a bit stubby and short compared to combiners these days, but I don't really care, it still looks good. You can rotate the hand, you have the elbow joint is here, but the hip also works as a joint. You can use them both for an even greater rotation. If you don't want to use this as a hinge and you want to have the arm on the other way, you can, because you can rotate this, and now he has a different looking arm. And due to the fact that we use dive bomb in this configuration, this might be the one you want to go with. Because it's a bit more slender, so you can have it straight down, and you use this correct hinge instead of those hip joints. So this is my arm. It looks fairly nice. It's about Ocular Max size, but of course it's not all built in because that didn't exist, not in that way anyway at the time. But yeah, okay, we have looked at this arm long enough. Let's get him into robot mode. And to do that, we first untab this, get this hand away, rotate the waist so it looks like this. You want the little combiner mode elbow here, so it gets an ab crunch. You put the head down like that. You rotate his normal head up, and now we come to the messy part. First, fold the feet up, hinge the knee pads around, and then open the legs up, extend the legs like that. Then come to this side, and you want to force this through, hinge it up, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is almost one leg done. We just have to get this out. You are supposed to tab it in, but, well, it's a knockoff, so you don't. And there's one leg done. Now we come to the arms. We straighten everything out here as much as we are able. You open this up, fold the wrong way facing hands outwards, and then just put the hands, or arms, sorry, in the position you want. And that's one arm done. Now let's get up close and personal with him. Forgot this one. There's always something with these. The head is a very toy-accurate head. I wish they had painted this face guard yellow, as it should be. But still, nice gold detailing here. Again, we need to open the mouth a bit. So we can see the gold eyes, the silver teeth. Yeah, really nice. What I think is really ugly with this bot is this section. Because, I don't know, it just looks very strange and very drawn out and not good. And I do miss skirt pieces here. He would look so much better with skirt pieces. This just looks empty and, yeah, not my cup of tea. Nice knee pads here. I like the sculpting here, to say something nice. I don't like that sprue mark. And you have a big foot down here. And look, it's a very clean transformation. Hardly anything on the back. If we hold him like this, you can see there's nothing really that protrudes or are in the way or so on. So, yay. Now for articulation, his head can go all the way around. It can look up. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Megatron. Of course, you can move his whole chest, but that's more for transformation than anything else. The arms can do 360. You have the same articulation as he in leg mode. And you have 1, 2, 3 hinged elbow joint. These do nothing, but this, of course, do something. If you utilize this combiner elbow, you can get him to actually have ab crunch. So that was quite cool in the day. Now it's just common practice. You have a waist swivel. You can swivel whatever you want on this one. Yeah. These pieces can sway back and forth if you want to, and I'm going to show you why you need them in a bit. You have a high kick. Look at the detailing. Really nice. Not all the way back, but he can. No, he can just do the full splits. If you fold these away, maybe. But I'm not going to do that now. Who cares? You have a knee swivel, I'd call it. You have a 90 degree at the knee there. And the foot is on a ball joint and a little extender there. So you can actually do a lot of things with these feet. They tilt, they go up and down, they go all the way around. If you like, no, that didn't work. Okay, but you get a lot of things with this rotation. Okay, now normally I'd show you how he holds his gun and stuff like that, but as we all know, that doesn't work and he doesn't stand. So I'm just going to show you that I put these in if you want to, like that. And now for the cool effect, and this is quite cool. You can put these into these tabs, the ports here. You have to hold them, but it is doable. Like that. Just be forceful and everything works. That's what my mother used to say, still says to this day. And now he can actually dual wield swords and guns at the same time. For this, no. And I actually think he looks kind of good. I mean, yes, he's tilting backwards, but otherwise he is really, really nice looking. everything actually pegs in on this one and actually works as probably intended. I say probably because I wasn't there for the MMC ones. So, and yes, in this case, MMC is the ruler without a doubt. These doesn't stack up at all towards MMC. I want to make that very clear. If I could, I would buy the MMC back in the days. If I had known, well, as I said in my last video, I had no idea what knockoffs were and so on. So when I got the whole set for $100, I thought it was a steal. Today, I still think it's a steal, but for a totally different reason. But I still think he looks kind of good. And he is the bot with the fewest blemishes and paint scrapages and so on. So I do like that very, very much. He's not that stable, but as long as I don't touch him too much, that's what she said. He doesn't fall over or get any other ideas. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.